Okay, a quick video on how to create this 3D carving. So let's start from scratch. File, new, save, no. Alright, the model's 22 wide, the Saloon 22 model. So 23 by 10 by 0.75 would be great. Okay, let's import the model. So we go model, import component, Saloon underscore 22, open. You'll see these red lines. That's the size of the material, 23 by I think 10. This is laid out nice, so we're just going to center it and let it be just like that. We're going to say OK. Make sure you set your job up in inches, because this is in inches. Don't worry about any of this, we'll fix it later. These are used to orient the model. We don't need it because it's oriented nice, so we'll just say OK. There it is. Let's go to 2D view so we can see it. It fits within our material. So basically we have two toolpaths, roughing and finish. So let's do the roughing first. Material thickness, okay, it went to material setup, and this is good. That's always a good place to start, and I'll show you where it is right here, set. We want to make sure that there's no dark gap at the top. We want this gap at the bottom, and we'll say OK, and let's go with the roughing toolpath. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch end mill. Select 1/4 inch end mill. It's already selected for me. Going 0.05 deep, 60 inches a minute. Plunge rate 35. Step over 40%. We can make it 35. Hit apply. I'm not going to select it. Calculate it and preview it. So there's the roughing toolpath. Looks good. Vectric's going to figure out everything it needs to do. So now we close this and do the finish toolpath on a file this big, 22 inches long, an 1/8 inch end mill. Let me lock this in place. 1/8 inch end mill will be fine. So I'm going to go select, check it out, 60, 30, 0.05 for the pass depth. All this looks good, so I'm just going to hit select, calculate. Okay, I'm going to preview the finish, preview visible, which is the finish. Next I want to cut the whole piece out. So an easy way to do that is go back to 2D view, select the model, and do a boundary. Create a vector boundary around selected component. So it's there, it's hard to see. That's the vector we just created. So it's selected. I'm going to create a profile path around it. I'm going to add tabs. I always use ramps. 1/2 inch is plenty. Calculate it. Preview the visible. Okay, you'll notice there is no tabs. That's good. So I'm going to undo this last one. I'm going to reset all of them. And I'm going to add tabs to the profile. Add tabs. Edit tabs. I always use 3D tabs because they go up and down real smooth, so you won't plunge into the tab. Okay, we're going to add the tabs. You can add them anywhere. Just click. 4 is usually too many, but it doesn't matter. You just have to cut them out. Okay, we'll just close because they're there, and then recalculate. And preview the visible. And you'll see the tabs right there, right there, right there. And now we'll go ahead and preview all the toolpaths. And then you can just paint the whole thing with a spray can, and then maybe take and roll the top with a real fine roller. That's what I'd probably do. Okay, that's it.